Here's our action shot. Here you go. You have me on the couch. Oh, I'm 6 foot tall. If that gives you an idea. This is probably a 7 foot couch. Very stiff. Or, hey there, fellow travelers. Do you want to lie down when you're in a chaotic airport? Well, guess what? Minute Suites in Atlanta could be an option for you. Let's get started. Hey there, fellow worn out and tired travelers. Mark here with Walter's World, and today we're here in Atlanta, and we're actually in the airport, and I have my own little capsule hotel room here at the Minute Suites. It's in the B terminal. We're at the one at B24, and what I want to kind of give you is what to expect if you do rent one of these kind of capsule hotels or bubble hotels or whatever you want to call them, just to have a little bit of respite from the chaos that is outside in the terminals. And the thing is when you come here, you do get a nice little room, and I'm going to tell you, it's a nice little room. They say someone can hold, a family of 4. My family of 4 would beat each other up in here, okay? But I will say this, the feeling you get is kind of like when you go back from college and your parents have turned your bedroom into an office and they gave you the couch to sleep on instead of a bed. And so when you come in here, the people are nice at the front desk. I will tell you this, usually by like in hour intervals, you get like 1 hour, 2 hours, then after that it's like you pay per 15-minute interval. So for me to get 2 hours in here, it was $103. I don't have anything special. I don't have a big room or anything like that. I just have I came up and said, what do you have? And they said, hey, in 2 hours we have this one thing. Okay, we have one room available at 1 o'clock. Would you like to make sure? So I have them from 1 to 3. I've been in here for the past hour and a half, just chillaxing to get a feel for the place, to give you an idea. But honestly, it's like going back to visit my friends that have a guest room that's an office. That's what you're in, okay? You have a couch that's your bed, and it's a very firm couch. There's no blanket, okay? I will tell you that. There is no blanket. That is your only pillow. This thing right here is your only pillow. It's got the felt on one side and look, my face gets stuck on this on the other side. That's all you get. Now the bed itself, you can pull out the bottom of it and there's like a second bed. So there's 2 levels of it. So someone can sleep here, or an adult can sit up here and the kids can sleep down there. There is that. It does have a desk to work at, so that's cool. You have the internet from the airport, so you have that already. It's fine. It does have TV. I'm actually watching YouTube. Look. Watching my favorite YouTuber on YouTube. You can do that. Actually, I had one of those channels where just like the rain going, so you kind of fall asleep, relaxation destination kind of stuff. Just kind of chillaxing. What's interesting is you do hear stuff from the main door. You don't hear anything from the other rooms. I know the family next to me, they had a baby and a toddler, and they've been in there for an hour. I didn't hear anything. I heard when they left, but I didn't hear anything when they were in the room, so that's kind of a nice thing here. It does get very dark when you're in here. I could film and just be like pitch black to show you, but I had the TV on and with the rain sounds, and it was relaxing. I will say that. There's not much in here. Now, if you want to you can bring in your stuff with you. I mean, obviously I have my bags in here, my suitcase and everything, because I carry on. They do sell drinks and snacks, when you check in, but there's restaurants all around you. You can get food and bring it in if you want. One thing I will say is be ready to adjust the temperature, because when I came in here, it was a balmy 76 degrees. I did turn it down to 68.5, and it did get to 68.5 eventually, so it is nice and cool in here now, but just know when you get in, it might be a bit warm, depending when you're going to come here. Usually during the day, it is like 1 or 2 hours usually staying. You can do more by 15 minutes. They do have, if you do there's like an overnight option if you're stuck here, so that's kind of cool. So if you do have a plane and your red eye gets canceled, there's not something the next day, you could stay here in the hotel. I will tell you this though, this thing does book up. I've tried to stay here on 2 other occasions and they've been booked up the entire time I'm here. This time I came on a random Monday and they just happened to have space 2 hours after I asked, and that's why I booked it. Okay, just to kind of sit and relax, because I had to get up at 3:30 this morning to catch an early flight. Had a long layover. I'm like, I just want to chill out, so I've had this here. They do have a shower here you can use, but it is an additional charge to use the shower. Now, we're here at the B24. There's also one at B16. B16, I do not believe, has a shower. Only the B24 has a shower, so that's an additional payment. But hey, what's $30 when you feel like, gross, you just want to take a shower? You can do that. One thing I will say is there's no bathroom. If you want to use a bathroom when you're here, you have to go back out in the terminal, then go walk down to the normal bathrooms and use those. So if you're like, oh, comfy, like, I just want to step out for a bit to go pee, yeah, you have to go back out of the chaos, then come back. So there is that. But overall, would I do this again? Yes, I would do this again. If I have a long layover, or if I'm just like wiped out and I just want to get away from the chaos, yes, I would stay here. But I got to tell you, getting to space here is not always easy. You want to book ahead. So if you have little kids, like little tiny ones, this would be a nice place. You can put have them relax here, and you just have some space away from it all. That is kind of nice. But if you are bringing your kids here, I do want to warn you about this. If you lose this little remote, it's a $200 replacement fee, so do be aware of it. Though I will say this remote works kind of like a Nintendo Switch controller where it always goes left. So do be aware of that, at least the one I have. When you check in like a normal hotel. You do have to give them an ID. You just give them your ID, they check you in, you use your credit card, straightforward transaction. Again, I just reserved my room when it was available, so I went and had lunch, walked around, did the airport, then came back and did that. The thing is this place is clean. It's out of the way. You're out of the chaos. No, it's not super comfortable, and you don't have any blankets and stuff like that, but I think part of that just to make this a quicker thing to clean up afterwards, because all this is the stuff they, the doctor's office kind of stuff, they can clean that, wipe that down quickly, so they can keep it hygienical when you come in. If you're going to be working here, there are plugs. There's 2 plugs underneath the TV at the desk, and there's also USB plugs with it. There's also another set of plugs that is with USB plugs on the ground level, so you can have that. So if you want to lay down, see, like I'm charging my AirPods right now, and then I have my computer charging in the back one, so you can have that. So that's a nice little thing. So overall, good experience. It's nothing exciting, nothing crazy. I don't know why people get millions of views for reviewing these things, but it is something for you. So I hope this helps. If you want us to review other things about airports, please let us know in the comments below. But overall, the Minute Suites here at B24 in Atlanta, not too bad. Bye.